Why are you watching that instead of me? Why are you watching that? Why don't you make something that's entertaining enough that viewers don't feel like they can replace you with an AI? Bro, this is like insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are literally back here at the A/B testing shit. Oh my god. Dude, you can't make it up. Put this guy in a fucking group home. Do not let this guy live unassisted. If you're just not competitive with an AI channel, then yes, quit. Because literally the only thing you can do is hope. You have no influence over it yourself. All you can do is just keep doing the exact same thing you've always done, and never make any change, and never improve anything, never put any extra effort in or anything. So Xanderhal's channel is dying again, apparently. He's once again complaining that his channel's on its last legs. This time, he's blaming not right-wing dark money or whatever it is, or you know, YouTube siding with MAGA, or whatever he usually blames. This time, guys, it's AI content is why Xanderhal's dying. Someone recommended him a video by this channel called Dark Brandon, which does like these like total slop. It looks like Go Animate shit, like absolute dog shit videos. We actually watched one of these at one point. We watched the one about med beds, because it was like the only video on YouTube that explained what med beds were. It's like a QAnon thing. And it was fucking terrible. It was like really painful to get through. So it is unfortunate this gets so many views, because I really would not like to see more content like this. I'd rather people just explain it properly. But Xanderhal didn't just have sort of like the usual response to content like this, which is like demean the person that recommended it to you, say it's like retarded and you're an idiot for enjoying content like this. He freaked the fuck out and started talking about how it's unethical and how you're hurting his channel and all this sort of shit. So we're going to watch this video by Dark Brandon called Salty Leftist Blames Dark Brandon for His Content Sucking, where this person tries to respond to some of the allegations from Xanderhal. And then we've got a video of Xanderhal crying about his channel a bit more, and then he's responding to this right now on his stream. So let's take a look.
Hey there, folks. Hope you're doing well today. It's me, Frank, Guardian Angel from the Temp Agency. And today we're looking at some lefty snowflake who's taking aim at the Dark Brandon channel. He's a little salty that, you know, his channel's not doing as well. But here, we'll let you decide. Let him explain. Let's roll the tape.
I'm really curious to see if I get canceled for this, because this channel has been recommended to me by even some of my own fans, and I might rip into it a bit here, to say the least.
Wow.
Because I am shocked. I might rip into you guys a little bit for it, depending on if you're one of the people who suggested this channel, because the fact that people are supporting it is insane to me. If you're a lefty, there is a good chance...
So I'm all for demeaning people who recommend AI slop content. Like that Gucci Marks shit, that's like next level. Like you should be lobotomized if you like enjoy the Gucci Marks like AI songs. Or what's that does anyone know that dog shit channel that does the AI songs for Kino Casino as well? Like that shit, that's like next level retarded. Nux plays like these shit AI songs in his streams. Anyone that enjoys shit like that, you are like group home level retarded, and genuinely it's like bottom of the barrel. You're a fucking idiot. Awful, no taste, total drone. So I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that part. Now, I don't think Xanderhal's going to leave it there. I don't think he's going to leave it there.
That if you're on YouTube a lot and you watch a lot of political content, you've been recommended a channel simply called Dark Brandon. I can't be the only one, right? I've seen these thumbnails and videos recommended to me incessantly, and this channel has...
No, Hard Men Working Hard's good. They don't do AI shit. They don't do AI shit, and that's for our biggest problem. That's like they're like Dick Moss and Orbiters, right? It's like songs in the key of Christian, CWC, some shit like this, where it's just like all AI videos, and it's just like, oh, Destiny and Rakita are cucks with in like AI songs. It's like fucking terrible. It's like actually fucking terrible. All that shit sucks. All that shit sucks. If you like that, you're retarded. If you enjoy that, you're a fucking idiot. It's terrible. you're a total drone.
Blown up a lot. Like, it's way bigger than my channel in a way shorter period of time. It's so cringe. I've been recommended this channel's videos frequently by my own fans. My dad watches these. There are a lot of my own fans that watch this content. Now, I've complained a lot lately that it feels as though there's a lot less push on my channel as of late, as we've seen a big flood of new left-wing news channels.
Okay, should we take a look at Xanderhal's channel? How is he doing? I mean, I feel like, is this not where he's been at for, like, the last year? I feel this isn't much different to where he was when I last saw. His lives are terrible. His lives get no views. His lives get, like, 200 views.
Channels enter the scene as competition against what I do. Which is fair. Competition means you do less well, less easily.
Okay, so this is a YouTuber named Xanderhal. He's got around 100,000 subscribers, and he's been doing YouTube since 2020. And I mean, my first comment is, Xanderhal, you should only be competing against yourself. It's not healthy to measure your penis to everyone else's. In the end, you might be left feeling very inferior. Now, he also makes the claim that the channel is
the Indian mogging Xanderhal right now? Is it Indian mogging Xanderhal?
Let's roll the tape.
Okay, you might be thinking, wow, it is so obvious that this is an AI voice. And not only that, but you can regularly spot the blatant animation errors because this video wasn't even made with an animation software. Like, it's not even that the AI generated the assets, they AI generated the animation.
Okay, so in that clip, we saw Xanderhal make the claim that we're not using animation software, and this is not true. We're using the Adobe suite, and here in this screenshot, we're actually looking at my Photoshop file.
So what do we think here? Do we think this is true? Do we think they're not using AI for the animations? Let's just glance back. Let's go back like a couple weeks and just see.
Hey there, folks. Hope you're doing well today. Today, we thought we'd spend some time looking at how QAnon is interpreting what recently happened in the Middle East and Donald Trump's visit there. As always, we like to turn to our QAnon conspiracy theorist specialist, Chris Yoon. He has a master's degree in business, but really enjoys doing this. So he actually left his career to do this. So he's really all in. Let's take a look.
It doesn't seem like it's AI. I'm not gonna lie. It does just seem like it's super simple, shitty Photoshop animation. That would make total sense. Like, and I'm not seeing like objects change shape or anything. Like, it all seems like it's just being moved around in a really amateurish way. I don't see anything that immediately jumps out as like AI in the animation there, really. I think they say the backgrounds are AI. Maybe the character, maybe they had some of these assets done with AI for the character or something. But it seems like the moment-to-moment animation isn't. I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, either way. The voice is AI. That's enough for me. You know, that's enough for me.
Or we could see the different layers that we use to animate myself, Frank, the Guardian Angel. And here in this next screenshot, you can see that we're using Adobe Character Animator and Adobe Animate to bring our characters to life. Now, when it comes to voices, we use a mix of real humans and AI voices of people that we lost in the past to pay homage to them. We couldn't think...
So, this is just like cope. We use dead people's voices to pay homage. This is just like retarded cope. No, it's just like they perform well. It just performs well. And they probably don't want you using their fucking voice. So you make slop. Like, the idea that they're defending their content here. No, you make pure slop. Come on now.
Think of a better way to keep their voice going and fighting for the things they care about most. Not only that, when animating characters, you want to have a unique variety of voices. Also, in order to expedite things, from time to time, we will use AI backgrounds. This is not about animation. This channel is about the message. And that's what Xanderhal doesn't get. That's what Xanderhal's not seeing, is connecting.
Now this is true, I think. I actually do, in a way, agree with this person here. Because Xanderhal sells himself as like, oh, I'm a lefty. I'm trying to bring about leftism and socialism. That's what my channel's about. I'm trying to win for socialism on my channel. Well, AI content actually does perform really well. Like, boomers love this shit. They're, like, retarded as fuck and will watch anything. So you should actually be happy there are people out there doing this for your political persuasion. Because you actually need that, and you shouldn't cede that ground. Like, these are tools that allow you to pump out a fuck ton of propaganda really quickly. So why are you complaining? You're just crying because you feel like you're not getting any money. And it's not because of this person that Xanderhal's not getting money anymore. Like, it's not a zero-sum game where Xanderhal just loses out because Dark Brandon's got views. That's fucking retarded. So I don't know why he's bitching and crying about it if he cares about fucking leftism so much.
With the viewers, why his viewers are coming to our channel to watch instead of his. But let's keep going and see what else he has to say.
And you would have became a loyal viewer of the channel like many of my own fans are. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little salty that some of my subscribers are watching this AI slop channel instead of me. I'm gonna be fully transparent here. Like, the channel is in the worst place it's been ever. America is in the worst place it's been ever. The right is on top. And some of my own fans are watching
this is so embarrassing. This is just so embarrassing. Why are you watching that instead of me? Why are you watching that? Why don't you make something that's entertaining enough that viewers don't feel like they can replace you with an AI? If your viewers are going and watching AI instead of you, that is a damning indictment of your content. If that's genuinely what you think is happening, this AI is replacing you. I'm sorry. AI are not intelligent or entertaining or like fluent in terms of the voice enough to where you should be getting put out of job as an entertainer by an AI. That's retarded. Give it another 30 years, Xanderhal, and then you can make this complaint.
And as a substitute for real progressive content creators, that low-key pisses me off. I can't hide it. I can't deny it. I can't hide it. That pisses me off.
See, Xanderhal, this is your problem. You're too focused on yourself and not the bigger picture. There needs to be a variety of voices on the left, just as they've done on the right. Not only that, but
look, the Indian running this channel has a point here. I've got to say. You can't be like, oh, I'm out here fighting for leftism, and then cry that there are people who are pumping out huge amounts of propaganda, getting huge success using AI. You need this.
On the left have always been more entertaining and engaging than those on the right. And we are applying
That's
that.
not necessarily true.
We have a strong narrative and theme backed with very good marketing. And it's all of these things that are attracting the viewers. And if anything, you should acknowledge a changing landscape and want to adapt. And we're not telling you to become a cartoon channel, but you could find your own way to step up. And you could invest your energy into finding a better way to elevate yourself instead of shitting on other people on the left, you clown.
But what really hurts is to see the left embrace AI slop over real human left-wing people advocating for the same ideas as them. They will come in droves to support an AI faceless scam channel that repeats the things they want to hear at a rate that no human could keep up with because it's AI. Then they would rather support a real person with their beliefs who are advocating for these things.
Again, we've showed you the software and demonstrated that our animation is not AI generated. Furthermore, AI cannot go for this extended period of time as our videos can be up to 15 minutes long. But not only that, none of this is text-to-speech. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Also, all of these reactions...
Yeah, it's not text-to-speech, it's an AI voice filter. It's an AI voice filter, it's not text-to-speech.
...are completely freestyled. For some of our more in-depth content pieces, we will write them beforehand in a script form. And when we look at some of the series we made, like Magamart began as a freestyled cartoon animation series, and then we went to scripting it. Things got a little too lengthy, and you could see that here in the Kanye and Nick Fuentes video we made. So we went back to freestyling the whole thing without writing scripts. It led to a funnier, more natural feeling script. We will outline the ideas that we want to include, making sure we don't forget any, but it is all freestyle.
And what blew me away wasn't just that, you know, I am low-key
Okay,
jealous
well,
of
being
this
freestyled,
robot.
like, that's even lower effort, I'm gonna be real. Like, you literally... Okay, so this is their video setup. They have, like, these totally shit assets. They probably chat GPT a few notes on a story. They talk into an AI filter off the cuff about the few notes they've got from ChatGPT, and then they move the mouth and eyes around a little bit in Adobe Character Animator and post a video. Like, that is, like, insanely low effort. That is, like, next level low effort slop.
Faceless grift channel is like literally sucking up viewers and subs that would otherwise maybe come to my channel and support a real progressive human being that's behind the content, not just someone's grift, someone's like easy income side hustle where they never have to show their face or voice. But people are falling for it. In my own community, my own fans are recommending me this guy's content to watch on stream as a source of information to talk about the news.
And again, we see the theme of him being the victim and people aren't watching his channel and he's salty about it. Again, Xanderhal, do not compare yourself to anyone else. Work on yourself and lift yourself up rather than shitting on other people on your team.
The numbers on this channel are pretty significant, so it's very clear that, like, there's either just a big push by this channel from YouTube, which is part of it, but there's a reception that people are taking with this channel that's pretty big. Yeah, it was Stephen J. Neptune Man recommended this Dark Brandon video. Did toxic masculinity set the stage for what happened to Emiru? Coco replied,
I'm
the
being
voice...
raped as we speak. The Indian-controlled iSlop channel is trying to bankrupt me.
Oh, maybe we should cover the Drew Pablo stuff again today.
They use
Thank you for the
Feels
donut.
AI, but yeah, could make a good segment about the manosphere worsening and intensifying such things and being adopted by...
I hate people who use background music like this in their streams. Like playing the fucking World of Warcraft fucking background music and shit. I hate it. I hate it.
More people over time as society further atomizes. That said, solidarity with Emiru. That channel has been using text-to-speech voices before the AI craze. This is an AI channel. This is an AI faceless channel, okay? Yes. Wait, actually, no, they haven't been around since before the AI craze. What are you talking about? The AI craze goes back years with AI voices, so that doesn't even work. Yeah. So even people in my fan base, when it's brought up that this channel comes off as an AI slop mill, people get defensive of it because they like going to this content for their like, I don't know, leftist cocoa melon is what this is. This is progressive cocoa melon.
And so in that last clip,
Okay.
we saw him talking about a couple of his viewers who found some of the content that we made interesting. And there's a reason why. We are honestly looking into different topics that happen to be very relevant. Not only that, but we're tying in psychology and behavior
Wow,
and
yeah.
the internet and internet influencers.
Wow, yeah, really
into-
profound stuff you're doing over here on Dark Brandon. I'm sure, buddy. I'm sure, bro. Xander has actually got you all wrong. Actually, very profound stuff over here. No, I look. I think this channel just doesn't annoy me as much as Xanderhal annoys me. You know, I don't like the fact they're pretending they have like some fucking awesome insight, or they're putting loads of effort in. But Xanderhal seething is just so much worse.
all of these ideas. So
Yeah,
we
Xanderhal
truly
could learn from this Indian, I feel. Learn some work ethic. Learn some business sense.
understand them, and then we apply them to relevant topics like Emiru. And so yes, while we're using cartoons, we are building on foundational ideas. Or in other words, leftist cocoa melon.
And it's the most, like, oh my god, it's such a shameless slop mill, too, which should really give it away. I'm curious. God, the video just hit 7,000 views. The video just hit 7,000 views while we were watching it. It's getting 3.5 thousand views per hour. I am so fucking jealous,
Dude.
bro. I am so jealous. God damn, dude. God damn. Here, let's look at the engagement on it, actually. Let's look
Bro,
at the
is it
engagement on
just
this
sat
video,
here
too.
like... They're just sat here seething, jealous rage over this fucking AI channel. Bro, this is like insane.
It's got 1.3 thousand likes already. Holy crap. Not only are people liking or watching this channel more than like real lefty channels, they're engaging more. What is it about this channel? It's making them hit the like button so crazy. No wonder YouTube's pushing it so hard.
And there it is. At least you're being honest. This whole thing is about jealousy, Xanderhal. And don't hate the player, hate the game. Just as you, the team behind the Dark Brandon channel, were passionate about what we saw happening to society, and we wanted to make change happen. We did so by building a voice wrapped with really strong marketing. And guess what? It resonated. So instead of being jealous and shitting on other people, take someone else's idea and make it better. That's how the world works, and that's how you get better.
For those that don't know, if I bet it's botted too, maybe, but like, your videos can only do so as well as your fans are willing to like and comment on them. Like a certain amount, like a guaranteed amount of views doesn't guarantee a certain amount of push from YouTube.
Okay. Those
viewers have to like and comment and hype the video at a certain rate. And this video is getting...
Dude, well, I swear, like, 70% of Xanderhal's content is, like, YouTube algorithm analysis. It's, like, YouTube algorithm tea leaf reading. Like, it's, like, 70% of what he talks about in stream is just, like, oh, yeah, guys, see, the thing is about the YouTube algorithm is you need to have comments and likes. So, guys, please, if you want to get leftism, you have to comment and like on my video. It's like this, just, like, endlessly. Day in, day out. It's fucking crazy, bro. Though... he has reminded me, I haven't actually showed yet. So guys, if you're one of the, we got 43 likes on the stream right now, 408 viewers. If you're one of those 365 people or so who haven't liked the stream just yet, if you wouldn't mind doing so, moving your cursor to the thumbs up and clicking it, or pressing the thumbs up on your mobile device, that would be hugely appreciated. If you want to take your support one step further, you can donate directly through a stream elements link in the pinned chat message. You can also buy a membership to the channel, gift a membership to the channel, gift a whole bunch of memberships randomly throughout the chat, buy a super chat, which will highlight a message and read it out on TTS, or buy a super sticker, which is a YouTube image or GIF that we highlight in chat, and I'll describe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or reddit.com/r/Kuihman. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
A lot of push. Let's read the comments. Let's see if a single person in the comments calls out that this is an AI slop channel. Let's all say it together. Tokens get spent. MAGA has never pretended to be different than what they are. Nazi flags, Confederate flags, Trump flags, all present on Jan 6th. It's amazing how they act surprised when they find out their king is the monster we all knew he was. This person's a channel member and gives money on a monthly basis to this person. Jews will not replace us, quote unquote, was the main protest line yelled.
Dude, legit, just going through, oh, this person's a channel member. This person's giving money to AI shit. Dude.
Charlottesville in North Carolina 2017. President Trump then said they were fine people on both sides, and after one of the tiki torch bearing replacement fearing folks, yada yada. Like, these are real, I don't know. Also, see if comments sound botted. They don't sound botted. These sound like real people.
Okay, so we've demonstrated that we're using actual animation software, that we're not using AI. And yes, we use a mix of human voices and AI voices, but when voicing cartoon characters, you need a variety of voices.
Yeah, actually, guys, remember, if you take Xanderhal's understanding of YouTube algorithms to be a zero-sum game where you cut into other similar content creators and similar genres by increasing your own viewership, then just think, guys, forget any political motivations. If you support this stream, it's sort of like you're just strangling Xanderhal's channel. You know, it's like you're suffocating Xanderhal's channel. If you go around and like any other sort of like lib-leaning content creators and like their streams, like their videos, you're actually like, it's an opportunity cost. You could have spent that time liking Xanderhal's video, but in that way you were gradually suffocating Xanderhal's channel and ending his career. So guys, really think about that when you're going around choosing what to engage with and choosing whether to engage with Xanderhal's videos or other people's videos.
And you've also said yourself that these are real humans with real human engagement. I mean, seriously, you kind of sound like some whiny edgelord from the right who's playing the victim.
Yeah, guys, we're fundraising for a quail farm too. Just
so this channel literally just does look at the right
really,
getting karma,
you know, rub it in.
Content. Like, it is the most low-hanging fruit, like clickbait for lefties who are doomer right now. And it's
dude, his goal is still the onesie goal. his donor goal is, I'm going to put on a onesie. Dude, you are such a queer. You are such a queer.
Time when, like, no one wants to keep up with the news. They want to feel some kind of vindication or, like, victory over the right. So when this slop channel starts churning out content about the right getting their faces eaten off by leopards, it's the whole theme of the channel, and they make up or manufacture, create, we'll say, these stories of the right getting epically owned and leopards eating their faces, people on the left obviously flock to it like crazy.
Wait, I hadn't sort of clocked. Is that almost like, is the onesie thing, is that like some, is that like some, what would you even call it? It's not like queer baiting, like trans baiting. Is it like trans baiting? Is it like behaving kind of in a trans way? I feel like I associate things like onesies with, like, you know, I thought a normal adult would not wear a onesie. That is like very transgender. That is very transgender. I feel like that is some transgender shit. Yeah, it's like appealing to his trans audience. It's like egg baiting. It's like egg baiting. It's definitely parasocial, that's for sure. Very strange stuff. Very concerning stuff.
Because that's what they're really hungry to see happen. They want that you know, satisfying fulfillment, you know?
And yeah, I think there's something to what he's saying, and it's important.
Yeah, dude, is that maybe where I'm getting it? Am I getting it from the fucking picture of fucking Tyler Robinson's trans whatever it was? Is that where I'm landing the onesie thing? I feel like it is.
For there to be many voices on the left, just as we said earlier. And we've explored lots of different types of content. In the past, we tried to make educational content around capitalism, communism, mixed economies. Guess what? Nobody watched them. And yeah,
that's so parasocial and gay. Anyway, here's $5 for the cat pose fund. We don't have a cat pose fund. We don't have a cat pose fund.
yes, this is what society needs. Society needs to be educated. But in a dark time like this, what are they choosing to watch? The content that we're making. Your description of it was pretty spot on, except for the slop part. We are listening to our audience and hearing what they want to see and delivering on it. The algorithm is nothing more than your audience. And if your audience is choosing to watch our content instead of yours, there's a reason.
Wow. So that's the little AI video responding to Xanderhal's shit talk. Now, guys, there's more still. There is more still. As I understand it, Xanderhal is so concerned about the future of his channel, he's actually holding his viewers hostage. He's threatening to delete the channel if performance doesn't improve. He's saying he's going to quit and delete the channel. And he's done this before, I believe. He's threatened this before. So we've got a little clip here of him just like e-begging and you know, desperately guilt-tripping and, you know, being an absolute fucking wretch from a couple of days ago here. So we're gonna take a look at this. I thought this is gonna be peak.
But not exactly at a rolling boil. Does that make sense? I've been taken off the main burner, and before I can hit like full still water, I'll be put back on the main burner. Probably, I hope. That's my theory. But that.
Wait, so he's already talking about his channel here, I feel like. This is his tea leaf reading about the state of his channel. I'm not on the main burner. I'm going to be put on, like, the main burner at some point, and it's just, like, the most schizophrenic, like, not attached to any kind of reality, just, like, vibes-based analysis of the YouTube algorithm. Like, he was doing this the other month, we covered it, right? When all that shit was happening about how YouTube weren't counting ad-blocked views or something, right, on desktop anymore. He was talking about how, oh, well, the thing is, this exact same thing happened a few years ago, and then my channel had a golden age after that. I got more views than ever. So I feel like it's gonna, soon, I'm gonna be back on, I'm gonna be on the A side of the A/B testing, and then my channel's gonna blow up again. It's like, no, there's no reason to believe that. You're just like pure, like, vibes-based, or reading the tea leaves, seeing what might happen. So, oh, no, my time's coming soon. My time's, like, literally the gambling, mining meme, you know? quitting right before you hit a big. Quitting right before you hit a big. Like, no, Xanderhal, if your shit's failing, you probably need to think about, like, what you could be changing, what you could be improving, what you could be doing differently. Probably not good just sit there and pray that the A/B testing is going to switch soon and your channel's going to be back on top. That's probably not the right way to play it, is it? Really?
That is the algorithm deciding what you see. You were at the top of my subscription feed. Touch, TMR, Humanist Report, some more news, and I don't see Dylan Burns or Cirrus or Hunter Avalone anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a weird time. It's definitely a weird time. To be fair, today you were at the top of my subscription feed. Your subscription feed, if you go to your sub feed, I will always be there if you're subbed to me. The sub feed is what you should be using if you want to make sure you see my stuff. If you go to your home
yeah, but no one uses the sub feed, do they? Because no one wants to watch all the videos from the same creators. They like the YouTube recommendation algorithms. So Xanderhal, you have to improve your content instead of just begging your viewers to use the sub feed, because no one likes the sub feed. They like the For You page because it's better at showing you what you want. So probably time to buck your ideas up, buddy. Probably time to figure it out, buddy.
Page, just like the base, like, default YouTube homepage that it takes you to when you open YouTube. That is the algorithm deciding what you see. If you go to your sub feed, that's you deciding what you see. So, you do with that information what you will. Anyway. I'm a new viewer that got suggested one of your videos like 2 weeks ago. It was less bad 2 weeks ago, Amber Morris, but yeah, there has been some amount of growth. That's the thing.
There are new guys. There are new Xanderhal fans in 2025. Think about that for a minute. There are new Xanderhal fans in 2025. There are people who are finding Xanderhal's content and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'll watch this guy. I'll watch this guy." Bro,
it doesn't feel like YouTube shadow banned my channel necessarily, because it doesn't feel malicious, is what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't feel organic, but it doesn't feel like a malicious shadow ban where it's like YouTube's just like, I'm killing your channel. It feels like YouTube is trying to put me on the back burner and still stay boiling.
Dude, I don't even hate Dickers, but people say shit in chat like that, and it's just like so easy to make a joke. Like, yeah, you're the only person. You're the only person looking for Dickers. That's why you have to go to your sub feed for him, okay? Because you're the only person looking for Dickers stream, okay?
But not exactly at a rolling boil. Does that make sense? Like I've been taken off the main burner.
It's just.
And before I can hit, like, full still water, I'll be put back on the main burner, probably, I hope, that's my theory. But that... Here, actually, I've got a bit of evidence that backs up my theory. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Have any of you guys ever watched the channel Super Best Friends? Did any of you guys have a based childhood like I did? Please tell me there are other Super Best Friends fans in chat.
Oh my god.
They were the goats. They were truly the goats. Now, something you might know, if you are aware of them, is that they stopped uploading and making content 6 years ago.
Really? Different content is popular at different times, and then content creators retire? No way.
They say don't hate the player, hate the game. But Xander made me hate he player and love the game, because he deserves it.
Okay, they were the 50 Danish krona mirror. Huge appreciate, thank you. Yeah, it's just like so retarded. Like, Xanderhal, I feel like, is going to take the complete wrong message from this. I feel like, I haven't seen this clip yet. I feel like the way this is going to go is like, look how YouTube kills brilliant channels, and not, oh, this was a Let's Play channel. Let's Plays were super popular back then. They stopped being as popular, so they stopped making that content. The lesson I should take from that is different content is popular at different times, and you should either evolve or quit. That's like the real lesson you should be taking. But no, it's gonna be YouTube kills such brilliant channels. YouTube kill all my favorite channels, just like mine. They're gonna kill me too. It's just like, dude. You got to figure it out. You can't just cry about the circumstances constantly. You have to try and figure out what you're doing wrong, what you could be doing better.
The channel and archived it. It has been an inactive channel completely for 6 years, nearly 7 now. Tragic, I know, But something you'll notice is, despite 0 minutes of average video length uploaded this week, 0 uploads this week.
Oh, he's going to talk about how they're still getting views. Okay.
All that. Their views have gone up in the last 7 days, 21%. That is absurd. Like, that is unbelievable view gain on an inactive channel.
Well, I mean, is it, like, it's not unbelievable at all. Like, this happens with a lot of older channels. Yeah. A lot of older channels that used to have a viewer base, because there are people that are nostalgic for that content, they still enjoy it. They go back and watch it. Because they go back and watch it, it then re-enters the algorithm. More people see it. More old viewers see it again. Maybe a couple of new viewers who are super interested by a piece of content. Maybe a game that they played at some point is relevant again for some reason. They watch it as well. So yeah, that happens well with old channels that have like a fan base. That have like a legacy fan base. That's not really absurd at all, is it? That's just like, yeah, it was a big channel that has like a lot of fans that moved on now, but still remember the content fondly and will go back and watch it.
Over the course of 7 days, that clearly indicates YouTube is just out of nowhere started pushing this dead YouTube channel that is completely inactive for over half a decade now like crazy. Super Best Friend's YouTube channel is on the A side of the A/B test.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are literally back here at the A/B testing shit. Oh my god. Dude, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. No, you see, because they've got views, that must be because they're on the A side of the A/B test. No, that's not necessarily what that means at all, Xanderhal. Like, you don't know that this A/B testing theory that you've come up with is even true, first of all. Second of all, there's a bunch of different factors that could lead to this channel seeing increased viewership. Why don't you try digging into where that viewership's coming from? What videos are getting views? Have they maybe got, like, you know, I could totally see if they've got, like, a Ninja Gaiden Let's Play or something, that it could be getting more viewership this week because the new Ninja Gaiden came out. Someone went back to watch a Let's Play from that. You know, stuff like that can happen a lot with these old channels, you know? So it's not necessarily the idea that it's, oh, they've got... they're doing well, so they're on the A side. You're a fucking retard, dude. You're an actual fucking retard, and you just don't understand the platform. No wonder you're doing so fucking terribly. No wonder you've got a 100k sub channel, make it, you know, getting comparable views to fucking, you know, like, I mean, he sometimes scrapes Chud's viewership, right? His videos sometimes get 8k views.
My theory is correct. And it is such a strong, like, the reason why my channel wouldn't be getting pushed as hard is because the channels on the A side are getting pushed so hard that even if they had been inactive for 6 years, they would be seeing a gain of upwards of 20% on their viewership.
Thank you for the 50 Danish kroner mirror. Thank you.
Xander be like, no one watched the new Marvel movie. But Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels still have viewers because Guy Ritchie rocks. How is that?
Thank you, Mira.
This right here tells me that A/B testing theory is real. Because I've checked in on this channel frequently, and it is almost always down, as it would be, because it's been inactive for a very long time. And yet, for absolutely no discernible reason, they've gained significant viewership. Presumably, only attributable.
Because he hasn't even dug into this at all. He hasn't looked for where the viewership's coming from. He's like not even tried to explain this to himself. It's crazy.
To the algorithm recommending their stuff a bunch more out of nowhere. And it's a percentage gained, which means out of nowhere they started recommending their stuff more. It's not that this content is evergreen and it's just continued to do well. It has seen a recent boost in viewership. A significant recent boost in viewership.
Like, what do you even say to this? It's just like totally schizophrenic.
I wonder if my theory is right, because I'm seeing a lot of things
Highly
that suggest
doubt it, bro.
I might be.
Really doubt it.
I'm just saying. Like, I think I'm just gonna grind and hope for the best.
Okay.
I'm not gonna doomer about it until things are truly hopeless. You have to ask people to hype your videos? I do. I do, and oftentimes YouTube disables the hype feature. I wonder if that's part of this, like, system.
You can play Ninja Gaiden DLC when it comes out next year. Didn't know it was a thing. Obviously, I'll play it, though. Yep, 100%. 100%.
Hype is still new, so maybe I'm wrong. Might be unrelated. It might have little to no impact on the video's success. I don't know how hype could possibly get a video more engagement. Like, I don't know what about that system, like, how many impressions does one hype generate? It doesn't make sense. YouTube's supposed to push content based on audience preference and interest in that topic, not like better performance means more impressions even to people with no interest. That shouldn't be how it works. Have only seen the hype option on a couple vids. It's really weird. I wonder if I can identify what vids have the hype button and what vids don't, and identify what about those videos allowed them to have the hype button. I bet the ones with the hype button got way more views, more normal viewership, and I bet the ones with the hype button...
I've actually got no idea what the hype button does, and to be honest, I don't know if I care. It seems like it is inconsistently rolled out, though. Like, I've never seen the hype button. I've never seen the hype button, but I've heard other people from the UK say they have seen it, so...
we're able to avoid getting deboosted. I bet if I can identify what's keeping me from getting the hype button on some of my content, I can start to see a lot more viewership. Wait, sometimes disable? Yeah, I IDK myself too. It's still a brand new feature. Yeah, people tell me it's sometimes not there. Or maybe it's individually they don't see it. You're limited to
only 3
hypes per week.
You gotta swipe left from chat on mobile. What? Like, is it on streams? Does it show up on streams? Like, should it be on my stream now? No. I don't see it on my phone.
You gotta keep in mind, you can only hype 3 videos per week as a user. So, like, I upload 3 times a day. Which means, to be fair, a lot of you guys
Let me see it on the video. Let me test it. Let me check it on the video. How exactly... Where... Does it show up on my videos? Have you guys seen it on my videos? Yeah, I don't see it.
Might be running thin on hypes to spend on my videos, and that's probably part of the problem too. I wonder if YouTube implemented that feature specifically to hurt channels that got by uploading a lot.
I've seen it a few times.
Who knows?
Yeah, I've got no idea.
I'm not gonna doom her though. I'm not gonna
I was like briefly interested when they announced it, like, oh, well, that sounds interesting. I wonder if you'll have to show if that's like worth shilling for or what. But it's just like it's been so inconsistent. It's like it totally kills any like interest I have in the feature, if you know what I mean. It's like if you're gonna roll something out, roll it out. You know, don't what's with this like oh guys, new feature, and then you can never find it. Yeah, like no one ever knows where it is.
Until things are unironically, truly, absolutely hopeless. You've never seen the ability to hype a video. Interesting. Interesting.
I don't get notifications.
Oh, and on the other side of that,
it'd be nice if you did.
God, I hate YouTube. On the other side of that, by the way, if you want to see what I'm talking about, this channel, Awaken with JP, a quite large, massive, successful channel, has seen a 47% decrease in viewership over the last 7 days. I can't increase it to be a longer time frame, but like that's a massive drop in views over the last week. Like a significant.
Like he's not even looking into the factors that might be causing this. It's like crazy.
That suggests to me that even though he's still got a lot of views, his videos are still doing very well. They're not pulling the normal.
You look like the picture of health and vitality when you're on screen with Zan.
Like 50% more views on his content, if it was getting normal viewership. And so
awesome.
That suggests to me that he's also on the B side of an A/B test.
Right.
I hope my theory's right. I hope it's right. Anyway, folks. Y'all know what to do when I say action, right? 3, 2.
Okay, so I think that's it. I think that's his bitching.
If you take one hit of it, it makes you see things like you're looking through a kaleidoscope. That's... Okay. He did a video where he...
Did you switch this guy's channel? Yeah. Okay. So with that in mind, I think, is he responding to it yet? Is he... Oh yeah, some people can see it. I'm seeing screenshots, people seeing the hype. hype feature on my videos.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun segment, isn't it? All right.
Okay. So here we go. So Xanderhal has responded to the Dark Brandon AI video. So this is huge. Awesome stuff happening here. Let's take a look. Let's see.
When I say action, you guys say, "Hi, YouTube." Y'all know what to do. 3, 2, 1, action. I have been called out. I have been nuked, it turns out. My career is over. It's time to pack it.
Well, yeah, but it didn't take a video from some AI slop channel for that, did it?
Delete my YouTube channel, and start putting the fries in the bag, it would seem. Because Dark Brandon...
Guys, a shocking moment of self-awareness. Guys, in a shocking moment of self-awareness, Xanderhal has realized he needs to get a job at McDonald's. Guys, that's crazy. That's
perhaps the most respected lefty content creation channel, if I'm being generous, on all of YouTube, has called me out, has called me salty, and my videos...
Correct?
Bad.
True.
That's right, folks. If you like my videos, you're just wrong. I don't know if you know this.
God.
Brandon says that you're wrong. Now, for those of you guys who are not in the know, because I know some people definitely don't follow necessarily every bit of drama that I do, I'll talk to you like you have absolutely no idea what's going on. For a while now, I've been doing progressive content, obviously. I quite enjoy it. I like talking about what I believe in, and sometimes even convincing people to agree with my ideas. Feels really good when that part happens. And I often get recommended a lot of other left-wing content, and I always love when I get a new left-wing channel recommended to me that I've never heard of before, especially when they're like actually pulling views, like they're getting somewhere in the algorithm.
Right.
That was how I first discovered this YouTube channel called Dark Brandon. From the surface, it definitely looked a little tacky. Like if I go ahead and show you some of their branding, you can kind of see it's got a distinctive look to it. I think the most recognizable, or I guess comparable thing to this would be something like Go Animate.
That's true. Accurate comparison.
Like Go
That's
Animate
true.
Because there's no artistic cohesion between any of these little characters here. Like, even between the two...
I mean, there is really, isn't there? There's artistic cohesion in the sense that they're in the same style. They're not, like, similar in terms of theming, but they're in the same style.
Different leopards, which, mind you, these are cheetah spots, not leopard spots. But, you know, maybe that's nitpicking. It's a minimalist art style in all of them.
Those are cheetah spots, actually. Those are cheetah spots, actually. Like Dude, who gives a fuck?
South Park looking.
Holy
some
shit.
Look like, I don't know, like a, what was it called? Like a brain pop character, if that means anything to you. Some of them look like something out of a...
Yeah, dude, how can... Didn't Xander... I swear Xanderhal would have loved fucking Dark Matter. How can you complain about this channel if you were enjoying this slot back in the day, man? Where's the fucking old videos I used to make? Dude. Crazy share as well. Crazy thumbnails. The Adam and Eve shit. Where's a good example? God's top 10 life hacks.
Top 10 lists. Hello? The 10 Commandments.
Right,
Remember?
right. Yeah, I remember. The first half.
This is like just as bad. This is like just as bad.
An actual like 2000s, 2010s animation. Some of them look like they're a PNG asset pull. It's very bizarre. It's very bizarre. Now, I would feel very bad if this was what I thought to be real art drawn by people that I was, you know, maybe going super hard critiquing. But I genuinely don't think that's the case here. I really don't. The lack of stylistic, you know, cohesion on its own just seemed really bizarre to me. But that wasn't what got me. You know, there being a weird look to the channel isn't enough for me to write it off as, you know, anything bad. But what definitely did was seeing what they had as their pinned thing on their main page. This video's gotten, like, you know, a decent amount of views for their channel, so clearly a lot of their fans have seen this. But this is their theme song, or one of their songs they put out. If we read the description, they say, "We heard your requests. Thanks for all the love and support. Leopards Are Eating My Face, the full song by the Dark Brandon
So this is some like AI slop song they have as their trailer. Like,
team. The Dark Brandon team, full song.
Like, if Xanderhal just rips into how shit this person's content is and doesn't cry the whole time, this might actually be an okay response, but I fear that he is going to just start whining about how it's taken his job, basically.
Dark Brandon team. Let's go ahead and give it a listen. I'm going to pause the Grizzly Hills OST, and we're going to give this
Could you do that permanently,
Dark Brandon
please?
theme
Could you actually just, like, not play that again?
I don't know
Thank
if you guys have heard AI music before, but you're about to.
Neon jungle, flashing sign. Seagull walks in lights, dinner time. On the prowl, tail held high. He picks his pockets and next in line. Didn't read the fine print, didn't check the signs. Heard for the chaos, now it's dinner time. Retro dreams in a picture haze. I should've known, but now it's too late. Leopards are eating my face.
Yeah, dude, me at the gay club, gay club walking past Glenn Greenwald. I'm there to...
Clanker music. Now, believe it or not, I was called a bullshitter for this. Like countless, I mean like hundreds of comments on my newest, or not my newest, but you know, the video on Dark Brandon telling me I'm wrong and there is not a there's no AI being used in the Dark Brandon channel. Hundreds of comments telling me
That's such a good clip, man. That is such a classic, bro.
I am wrong. And what is clearly going on here is a lack of ability to recognize AI.
Dude, I have to pull it up. I have to pull it up. Dude, is it not on YouTube? Is that clip not on YouTube? Oh, fuck's sake, man. Nick Fuentes gay moments tier list. Okay.
Granted, there were a handful of comments that clearly recognized that this channel was AI and didn't care, or was being using generative AI to produce content in high yield as a content farm. Sorry. But what really was crazy to me was how many of them were full on denying that this channel was using any kind of generative AI. Now, to be clear, I assume we're all on board with the fact that generative AI is a bad thing. It is like one of the few ways in which normal people can contribute to a corporation level of pollution and environmental destruction. It is trained off of the works of others, and thus generations made with generative AI.
Just seed the whole ground. Just let right-wingers use it and never use it yourselves, actually. That's a really smart... This is really smart. This is really smart stuff, guys. This is really intelligent stuff.
Are almost always, well, would be always stolen art. Hell, we've even had deep conversations about how we don't know what material AI is training off of. It's why AI pornography is something that many, maybe even me, think should be banned, because who knows what kind of sexual material that AI is training off of to recreate like an image.
Okay.
You never know if there is certain exploitative material within the training pool. I'm not saying that's relevant here. It's more that there's just countless ways in which generative AI is a massive concern.
And that's just the end of the world. That's just like the total end of the world.
For a while now that the left are the vanguard of fighting against AI slop, taking over things like YouTube and certainly the online left. I thought we were fighting the fight against the clankers, the tin skins. I thought we were the good guys in this battle. Now, to be fair, AI is a tool, and it can be used ethically. I like AI shitposts. In fact, I want to show you an example of an AI...
I'm not shilling AI at all. In fact, I thought, dude, and he's going to literally point to Gucci marks as a good example. Xanderhal, I pray you're out on the fucking street, bro. I pray you get fucking evicted. I pray you get everything fucking taken from you. I truly put this guy in a fucking group home. Put this guy in a fucking group home. Do not let this guy live unassisted. I pray he is put out on the fucking street. Holy shit. Just think, there's like some poor, violent, schizophrenic black guy out on the streets who could be living in Xanderhal's home right now, making better use of it than Xanderhal. Just think about that. There's like, we could move in like 10 homeless schizophrenic black guys into Xanderhal's home if we just like kicked him out of it. How awesome would that be? How cool would that be? That would go crazy.
Work that I can appreciate, such as this parody that was not produced under the guise of made by the Dark Brandon team, but instead was made with full open clearness that it was made with AI. In fact, it's even marked, I believe, as made with AI. If you go through here, it should... Does it mark it? I guess this one is not marked as made with AI. Granted, he did edit the fuck out of it, so maybe that's why he doesn't mark it as such. But regardless... It's very clear that this video is AI. No one is going to assume that Hassan actually sung this. But to give you an idea of what AI is capable of, especially in the realm of singing, and if the AI can make people, individuals such as Hassan, sing a song, that tells you how almost perfect AI has gotten. To the point where
anyway, I was saying before, I'm not shilling AI. I'm saying that you're retarded if you're like a lefty complaining that, oh, people are making AI propaganda. The good uses of AI are not like retarded, generative, oh, I'm making epic memes out of AI. That's not even a good use for AI. That's a shit use for AI. Good use of AI are like, you know, using it to scan NHS data. Using NHS data to identify patterns in people's health, in public health. That's not a good use of AI, or using it for tax enforcement. That's not a good use of AI. Not, Gucci marks. Not Gucci marks. Someone who, frankly, should be probably jailed or something.
Decent amount of people, especially, spoiler alert, boomers, can't recognize AI like they used to be able to. Used to be really obvious. An AI voice was just really terrible and very blatant, but it's gotten a lot harder to tell, and I think this music video will help to illustrate to some people how sophisticated the voices have gotten.
Guys, I'm stepping away for 2 seconds, okay? So this is gonna play.
Gucci marks generated this shit.
Yeah, shot my dog, I can't stop. Yeah, shot my dog until she drops. 2,000 volts straight in her top. Cause my dog can't stay in her spot. Yeah, got this remote on me like in my glove. If Kaya try to move, she out of love. She better know I don't give a fuck. She's getting off her place, she's getting strong.
It's auto-tune. How can you tell who is singing? Well, it's not auto-tune. It is an AI song program made to sound like auto-tune. And so, and of course, generative AI used to create Hassan with like cornrows singing and stuff like that. But there is a lot of editing being done here. Like obviously, the text on screen, a lot of these clips thrown in, a lot of the visual effects, a lot of like the visual effects, the slides, like these are all edits, right? I don't think people realize how sophisticated some AI programs have gotten. And I think a lot of it is due to the fact that there's like 100,000 different AI softwares now. Some of them, when it comes to text-to-speech capabilities, are way more advanced than others. And so it's easy if you've only been exposed to some cheap, low-grade AI text-to-voice software that you think that's where the tech is right now. But if someone's willing to drop so much as $12 on some package, there are literally multi-million-dollar industries online right now centered around selling AI voice packages.
Wow, guys, wasn't that awesome?
And AI asset generation packages to people who just want to make AI content farms on YouTube. Are you going to watch the response? Yeah, but we're building up to it. And so...
Well, guys, I AFK'd for that, but I'm sure that Gucci Mark song was awesome. I guarantee Nick DiOrio fucking loves that shit.
This is nothing new. This is nothing all that crazy or out there. But what I want to showcase, of course, now that we've seen a little bit of what kind of stuff they produce, we're going to watch the response video that they made to me. Very funny stuff. They put out this video, Salty Leftist blames Dark Brandon for his content sucking. It did not do all that well compared to his other content. I guess when you're not clickbaiting boomers about the Democrats epically owning...
Wow, Xanderhal. It's almost like mainstream American politics has more interest than Xanderhal. Wow, it's almost like there are more people who are interested in topics surrounding Trump than there are people interested in topics surrounding the YouTuber Xanderhal. Shocking, I know. Shocking. Shocking information.
The Republicans, and the Republicans are definitely done this time. That's not how politics works, by the way. We got a hard battle to fight against these demons. Goes, then it doesn't really pull the clicks that they wanted. But they put out this video, and they claim, apparently, that I lie about them being AI. Now, I don't really know how I'm supposed to respond to this other than, let's just give the video a listen, and you guys tell me if I was wrong to call this channel out for being AI. One thing you might also notice is that this is a very clearly AI-generated background. The background, clearly generated with AI.
Well, the thing is, there's specific things that he said about it that do seem to be wrong. Like, the animation does not seem to be AI, and it's not text-to-speech. It's an AI voice filter. So there are specific things he said about this channel that seem to be wrong. So...
Folks, hope you're doing well today. It's me, Frank, Guardian Angel from the Temp Agency. And today we're looking at some lefty snowflake who's taking aim at the Dark Brandon channel. He's a little salty that, you know, his channel's not doing as well. But here, we'll let you decide. Let him explain. Let's roll the tape.
So, that is what people are failing to clock as AI. And like...
No, it's an AI voice filter, yes. It's not text-to-speech. You claimed it was text-to-speech. They actually say in this video they use a mix of real voice and AI. That's what they say in this video.
Like I said, I can't blame that many people if a lot of them have not experienced high-quality AI voice generation before, which goes even further than what we're seeing here. I have seen AI voice changers capable of being far more flawless than what we even see. The fact that this AI is so bizarre is crazy. Dark Brandon did admit to using AI for the voices, but not for the animations. The problem with that is they use AI for the music, which they claim was made by the Dark Brandon team. False. It's an AI-generated song. They use AI for the backgrounds, clearly. We know that. They had to admit to using an AI, not filter, by the way. All I'm hearing is an AI filter on a real voice? No. You guys realize that an AI filter on a real voice does not start and stop sentences robotically, right?
Dude, that is an AI filter on the voice. That is an AI filtered voice. That's not a text-to-speech voice.
What I'm starting to realize...
You can hear the guy is like either ESL or has a speech impediment. You can literally... It's coming through on the filter. Like, that's...
As well, especially reading the comments, among people who are unable to recognize that this is an AI voice, which he already admitted he's using, by the way. He's already admitted he's using an AI voice.
Yeah, filter, yes.
So, like, the people who keep on saying, all I'm hearing is an AI filter, he doesn't use an AI voice, he's admitted to using an AI voice.
Dude.
We can hear that it is an AI voice.
Yes, it's not just a... He's, like, muddling terms. Yes, when people say AI voice, they're talking about text-to-speech, which you claimed it was. That's what Xanderhal claimed it was text-to-speech. It's not text-to-speech. It is an AI voice filter. It is AI. It's not text-to-speech. It's not generated from the ground up, you know, AI. It is a voice. Someone is speaking into a filter that then modulates it and makes it sound different using AI. And that's what they use. Is he going to wrap his head around this? Is he going to reconcile this?
I'm not going to let you guys gaslight me into believing that that is not AI. Even Equalizer stops sentences abruptly. We've got boomers in chat. That's all I'm going to say. We got boomers in chat.
Dude.
If you're wondering what I mean by that, I noticed that there was a trend among the negative comments coming from the Dark Brandon AI video. And as much as I would like to watch that video and respond to it like point by point, I'm not gonna. It's an AI...
Dude, he's such a dishonest fucking rat, isn't he, man? This guy is he's the most dishonest fucking rat blown out by an AI channel. just totally owned by this fucking Indian. Bro. He was wrong. He was provably wrong. It's not a fucking text-to-speech voice. It is an AI filter, and he knows he was wrong. He knows he lost. Dude.
Slap channel that's just, like, the fact they say Lefty Snowflake, y'all realize we have no idea who's running that channel, who people are handing their super chats to.
Dude, it could be a right-wing channel. It could be a Russian right-wing channel. It could be a Russian right-wing channel.
Their memberships, their actual real money, they're handing to whoever's buying that channel, not just ad revenue, not just views. They're giving money from their own wallets to that channel, and whoever is behind it, mass-producing content anonymously using an immense amount of generative AI, they're pandering to a particular audience that they know will click on that type of content, and it's AI-generated scripts probably too. Let's be real, it's very likely they're using ChatGPT when they're already using so much. Zan, people are just strawmanning you as just being jealous and not acknowledging your main criticism of the channel being AI. Well, the fact that I don't want to, like, conceal the obvious truth when I'm talking about something. If an artist sees that an AI-generated image is pulling a shitload more engagement than their, like, genuinely, like, produced artwork, they're gonna be jealous, and that's gonna be one of the big things that motivates them to call out AI art. Let's not pretend that's not what it is. That is jealousy. So I'm not gonna, like, pretend like when some AI slap channel is just coasting along, grifting, and people on the left who are against.
Yeah, it's just like you were just totally wrong about this channel. You were just totally wrong about several aspects that you said about this channel, and you're not addressing it. He's such a loser, man. This guy is such a fucking rat loser. It's like, how does he manage to be just so fucking hateable all the time? He literally manages to make you hate him more every time he's in drama.
Against AI aren't recognizing it as such, that I'm not going to pretend like I'm not jealous of the viewership, or salty, mind you, that they're even doing well at all, because it's a slap channel. It's a content mill channel. The concept of these AI generating content faceless channels are well known on YouTube.
Why the music, man?
Very, very well known. And within a lot of the YouTube creator circles, they are considered a scourge. Literally any other content creator who saw this drama and saw this back and forth would side with me, even if they didn't like me all that much. Even if
that's not true.
If you write the script, if the voiceover is AI, annoying and lazy, and takes away from the point to the voice, your video... I mean, tons of people have listened to the videos and been like, oh my god, this is so cringe. There's something off about this, and then they come to my comment section and tell me, I'm so glad someone called this channel out. So, I know I'm in the right about this. But, I do want to point out the people who I've seen commenting, defending, this channel.
Dude, he's just pulling up the accounts, being like, they're all old. All the people defending this channel are old. All the people...
channel. I don't want to attack their appearances or anything, but I want to showcase something about them. Now, the only reason why I included these folks is because they left really mean comments, and they did so publicly,
dude,
and their faces are on their profile pictures. And I noticed a trend, okay? I noticed a trend. So from this guy, dude, your pettiness, greed, and arrogance are showing. Highly suggest you take a... Wait, hold on, I should do a more accurate video. Dude, your pettiness, greed, and arrogance are showing. Highly suggest you take a big step back and self-reflect before merely your attitude loses you subscribers en masse. Just lost me, and it has nothing to do with Tim Pool. This is a comment on my new Tim Pool video. Your attitude and contention for your audience, that's not right, is going to backfire, Sparky. Take a few days away. Come back with a refreshed attitude that is not as antagonistic to your own damn audience. Like, the people who didn't recognize this as AI. The Dark Brandon thing was embarrassing AF, yup. Making you look like a jealous, petty little bitch. Because that is exactly what you were being. You can either...
Dude, everyone knows that channel is using, like, an AI voice filter. There's not people who are like, that's a real voice, I don't think. Right? Everyone understands it's an AI voice filter. Even boomers understand that's an AI voice filter. It's, like, robotic. It's not well hidden.
Learn from it and adapt, or continue to shoot yourself in the damn foot. but all I know is I still feel the same level of content for the audience here. Focus, bud. And then, of course, as you can see, the individual in the profile picture is an older man, to say the least. This next comment, and mind you, this is a trend. If you want to go read the comments in that video,
yes, but Xanderhal, he might be old, but have you considered that you vape and he smokes, so he kind of owns you. So he kind of just like totally owns you.
We'll notice this very much the same trend. Xander, why? Seriously, why, brother? There's a literal MAGA civil war going on. What the fuck is going on with Snap? And then there's the climate, all of which would have been a better use of your time to cover than a left-wing channel you don't agree with. Maybe make content that's actually helpful and informative. You used to do just that. Now? Question mark, question mark? What the fuck, Xander? And there we have an acknowledgement, without even realizing it, of exactly my criticism. They're pointing out the fact that they don't know that I've made videos about the MAGA Civil War, Snap, the climate. Definitely not the climate. Those videos get no views. One of the things I'm complaining about in this video that they're upset about is that the channel hadn't been getting as many views at the time.
Dude.
And they're complaining about me not covering topics I have covered. And when I do cover them, they are the very things lately that have not been getting the attention that clearly something's going on. Clearly something is perhaps...
Yeah, because the Indians doing it better, bro.
Drowning my stuff out in the algorithm. And so they're complaining about me not covering things on... And my whole point is, I have covered those things, and you don't know because channels like Dark Brandon have drowned it out. No profile picture on that one, but this next one did. Dark Brandon.
Your channel would get recommended if you were making interesting or engaging content.
Sends his love, and then spammed a shit ton of YouTube emojis. And then if you look at the individual in the profile picture, you can see they're definitely older. Definitely an older man, for sure. Next you've got, wow, the butthurt is strong in this video. I'm wondering if you have any self-awareness when you say you're jealous of the Dark Brandon channel. For what it's worth, I've been a
Okay, that's a retarded comment, because saying you're jealous, that is being self-aware. In fairness to Xanderhal. That in itself, to say you are jealous, that is actually being self-aware. You know, he did actually own the fact. He didn't try and be like, I'm not jealous or anything, but fuck the, that's being not self-aware. He said, I'm jealous, also fuck this guy. So in fairness to Xanderhal, he is self-aware on that.
Aggressive my entire life, 2 months shy of 65 years old. And your channel has never once showed up in the YouTube recommendations for me. Once again, acknowledging my point without realizing that they're acknowledging my point. That, like, the AI slop channel is what they've been eating like their slop. And the first time they ever hear about me is because the AI slop channel made...
Yeah, but he's just saying... All he's saying here, if you take what he's saying to be true about his viewers leaving for this channel and people being more likely to click that channel, all you're saying is you suck and your job has been taken by AI, even though you're in a job where your personality and the fact you are a person is supposed to carry it a huge amount. Your authenticity as a person is supposed to carry it a huge amount. And you're still having your job taken by fucking robots. So take everything he says as true, and it's just like the most embarrassing thing for himself ever.
A response. So, like, does this not kind of validate my whole point that the AI slop stuff, like Dark Brandon, is choking out real humans that are making sincere lefty content but exist kind of small and niche? But, of course, they just want to bring that fact up as an insult, not as an acknowledgement of the fact that I made that point in my video. I don't know if that's because you aren't as progressive as you think. He's not heard of me because I'm either not as progressive as I think, or for some other reason. I might want to talk to a mental health professional about my feelings. The only reason I noticed this video and your channel is because of the Dark Brandon response to this video. Well, isn't it a good thing I covered Dark Brandon then? Otherwise, you would have never heard of me, and you would just be consuming your AI-generated soy slop. And of course, another boomer. There were many other more examples I could have pulled from as far as the negative comments go, but I think you guys see the trend. this Dark Brandon channel is probably made up of mostly people well into their 60s and older who are also hardcore Democrats and, rightfully so, despise the Republicans. And it's so sad to see, but what we're witnessing right now is almost a modernization or a new evolution of, like, scamming boomers. That's what's happening right here. They're literally handing over super chats and memberships and stuff, and they're scamming the boomers. Now, obviously, there's got to be a real person behind this channel, and one thing that I heard brought up repetitively as a defense is that they have a live show. And so I figured, let's go ahead and click into their live show. If they have, do they have any VODs of their live show? Videos? Podcasts? Dark Brandon podcast? That's just their videos. Shorts?
Why don't you just respond to the video they made talking about you, Xanderhal? Instead of looking around for a live show. Why don't you just respond to the video they made rebutting a bunch of the points you were making?
What are their shorts like?
There's more to life than having everything. Yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Nor will I.
Like, you're telling me that's just an AI text-to-speech Trump voice? No, it's not. It's some fucking Indian talking into a filter, dude.
There's more to life than having everything. Yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Nor will I, since I also know what it is.
Guys, they don't use AI. I'm just mad, man.
They obviously use AI. Even the guy admits that. The guy admits that in the video you're refusing to respond to. It's just not text-to-speech. You fucking retard. You fucking retard. This guy is so dumb. It's not even dumb. He's being dishonest. He's just coping because he got blown out by some fucking call center American.
Everything. Yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Nor will I, since I also know what it is.
Guys, they don't use AI. I'm just mad, man. I'm just mad. I'm just salty. I'm just a salty leftist. One thing I do want to point out, by the way, and part of why I'm pretty put off by this channel in a lot of ways, is that the people who are watching this and consuming it don't realize what's going on. They are being scammed based on the fact that they're coming to my video and arguing that this channel is not being made with AI. And they're not using generative AI across the board. Like, all of their stuff, all of their art is generative AI. They actually tried to disprove me in the most hilarious way possible in their community post. Oh my god, dude, their community post. This was so fucking funny. Hold on, where'd they post it? It's down here somewhere. God, they spam like crazy. 9 months ago? What the fuck? I swear they community posted about me like yesterday.
Xanderhal is potential, man. Okay.
Or like the night
Potential,
before?
man.
It was so recent.
Always so close. Always so close to finally making it, you know?
Totally not AI generated, by the way. You're salty if you say it is. Wait, did he take down the post? He took it down! Ah, shit. Did he take it down? For those that don't know, he put out a post that was meant to debunk what I said, and he just showed the cutout of his little avatar in Sony Vegas, and he didn't even make any cuts or any kind of edits that would result in, like, the mouth movement, or, like, it was one layer. If you know anything about editing and any kind of editing software...
No, he showed it all in his video. Why don't you cover the video, Xanderhal, you lying rat?
Then you know how ridiculous this was. He just showed a screenshot of Sony Vegas Open with a single layer and no cuts and no edits. Just as if he had taken a raw recording and dropped it on the timeline and taken a screenshot, taking advantage of the fact that, once again, the average Dark Brandon viewer is someone a bit like this, the fact that they would not recognize...
Dude, this Howling Mutant tweet. POV, you're the slaughterhouse employee who swings the kill hammer when a wigger pig with a fresh fade comes down the conveyor belt and looks at you like this. Can you do it? I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. He's too clean. He's too fresh. I couldn't do it.
Recognize what they are seeing as complete bullshit, like the equivalent of like writing a bunch of scribbles for your math teacher and hoping they believe that's you showing your work, essentially. And they fell for it.
That's what
because of course they did,
like.
because they're old and they don't know what an actual animation software looks like. Should have used Adobe Premiere. Well, like it was really fun. Funny. People in the comments were calling it out, like their own fans were calling it out as this is not evidence, because there were some younger people there that knew the software and were like, that's not proof of what you're saying. That's not even you like midway through work. It looks like, if anything, you would have to have just been starting or something. So yeah, this channel, pretty weird. And one thing that really puts me off about it is you'll notice that they do the whole like lefty snowflake salty leftist for their video. Doesn't this read a lot like a right-wing video?
Dude. They called me a salty leftist. They must be a right-winger. They must be a secret right-winger, actually. They're a crypto-fascist. Okay, dude.
A little bit.
Oh
just a little bit. Like a right-wing grift video, maybe. Just a little, perhaps. Maybe. We don't know who's behind this channel. We legitimately don't know who's behind it. It could be a real lefty guy who's just cutting a ton of corners to make content that he does genuinely stand behind. And that would be my hope, right? Like, if Dark Brandon wants to take my criticism to heart, he could make his content, they could make their content, not slop. Hire real artists, real animators, real
Why would they do
editors.
That, though? Why would they do that? The reason they're able to do so well and they're able to get so much out of it is because it's slop. So why would they do that?
And real voiceover, a real voice actor, I can promise you, as a content creator, I can promise you this channel is generating a substantial income. A substantial income is being generated by this channel. They can afford to hire real people and not outsource and cut corners everywhere using AI. They're using this as this is the future, bro. A lot of the comments are saying stuff like this is the future, bro. Some of the people that are progressives that came from this video were telling me they recognize it as AI and I just need to adapt. Basically,
that's correct. That is the correct take.
Basically suggesting that if I don't start using AI, then my channel deserves to die.
No. But you need to come up with a way of competing. It might be that you choose to use AI in order to compete. But you have to compete. If you're just not competitive with an AI channel, then yes, quit.
So, to be very, very clear, this Dark Brandon channel is a pivotal wedge point at which whether or not we decide the left is going to embrace generative AI.
Guys, you have to support me in my fight against Dark Brandon. This is the pivotal wedge point where the left decides whether they embrace AI or not. We have to keep generative AI out. You have to support me in my fight against Dark Brandon. Dude, everything is life and death on Xanderhal's channel, isn't it? No wonder people get exhausted and stop watching, bro.
Whether we are going to embrace mass-produced slop made by anonymous individuals that are possibly right-wing chuds doing this to farm income off of salty, hyper, like, copy lefties who are mad after Trump won. Hard to say.
Oh?
Hard to say. But, yeah, this channel, I want to hope that there's a real person behind it, and maybe they'll end up hiring real voice actors, real animators, and real artists that they can provide a job to. You know, provide some work. You know, they make enough money that they could pay people, and they could just get on the ground running with a big quality improvement because they have actual artists doing this stuff, and it's not AI-generated assets. Zan, short idea take his idea and make a YouTube short based on what ChatGPT says you should say. That would be really funny. Yeah. That's Vosh's side gig. Dude, imagine. That would be so funny. Anyway, though. That said, Hopefully, you found my response thorough. I imagine many of the boomers who literally just cannot hear AI when they hear it will probably stand by what they said and see me as some kind of deranged asshole attacking other leftist content creators. Meanwhile, that channel calls me a lefty snowflake. But, you know, let's just put that aside. Let's not wonder at all about whoever the anonymous individual behind that channel is. Let's just forget about it. If you like this video, though, consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, and actually, this will be funny. If you watch this far into the video, comment a compliment about the video or me down below, but this is the most important part. End it with the simple statement, unsubscribed, period. Like, Zan, this video is great, I really liked it, keep it up, unsubscribed. Just comment that. It'll tell me you watched this far, and I feel like seeing my comments full of compliments that end with unsubscribed will be very funny. Especially with how many people commented unsubscribed after I covered the Dark Brandon channel. So, if you enjoyed, you know what to do, and I hope to see you again next time, my friends.
Wow.
Boom! How'd you guys like that segment? I feel like it came out pretty darn good. Unsubscribe.
I mean, it came out good in the sense that you avoided watching any actual criticism of yourself for the entire duration. Sure.
Alrighty. Start our stream today with a little bit of drama. How'd you like it?
Wait, did I miss the good Seggy part? Did I miss the part where he's talking about his chat being dead? I saw that through Chud's stream earlier. Do we need to go back here?
But not exactly at a rolling boil. Does that make sense? Like I've been taken off the main burner, and before I can hit hates them now. He's clearly grown out of them, but they have not grown out of him, and I think he's to a degree. How are you doing tonight? What? For real acting like how would I do that? Like, I don't even know where you I don't know how that works, man.
Oh, where was it, man? No transcript on this VOD.
So the video I wanted to watch, it has been on my docket for a while now.
I mean, or some version of all of them. You know,
communism.
Dude, where's this clip? It was right at the end of Tim Pool.
Save as. My chat's in the way. Hold on. I'm gonna save this image of Tim Pool for later. Okay. This is gonna save as. It's very annoying, but I'm gonna use that picture of Tim, though, by showing you guys how wrong Tim is in accuracy shit. Polluted canal activity that rules were right. So here's what the water is normally like in Venice. Practically. Anyway, folks, if y'all enjoyed this video, if you found it entertaining, educational, or enjoyable, leave a like, comment, hype the video, and subscribe. It really does help a lot, and I appreciate it immensely. Help me fight the algorithm demons, and you will be my favorite. Thank you for watching, though, and I hope to see you again. Hell yeah, guys. How do you guys like that segment? I feel like it came out pretty good. Thoughts, chat? Did you enjoy my lovely chuddalinguses?
Oh, wait, let me move my camera so we can see the chat.
Good, Seggy? Hello?
Dude.
Anyone here? Very good, Seggy. Very nice. Good segment.
Oh my god.
All right. Great, Segi. I'm glad you think...
It's just so crazy, like, go at the end of the segment, go into your chat for, like, positive affirmation. That was good, right, guys? Guys, that was good, right? Tell me that was good, guys. Tell me that was good. Guys, tell me that was good. Bro, it's just, like, so crazy. It's, like, so fucking crazy.
I think so. Thank you. W. Segi. Man, the streams are dead, bro. Chat is so dead, man. It sucks, but YouTube is a cruel mistress. We can only hope the channel survives it. We've only got a couple months that...
Guys, literally the only thing you can do is hope. You have no influence over it yourself. All you can do is just keep doing the exact same thing you've always done, and never make any change, and never improve anything, never put any extra effort in or anything. Because all you can do is hope, guys. All you can do is hope. So why even bother? Why even bother?
The channel's current performance will be sustainable, though, for this to be my job. So if things don't change within the next... Well, by the end of the year, I will be calling it quits on YouTube. Because there's only so long that I can grind, like, day and night for pennies from YouTube and fractions of what realistically I should be getting before...
For what I should be getting? Should be getting? What do you mean should, Xanderhal? What is should? How much should you be getting, Xanderhal? What should your paycheck be? What do you deserve? What do you deserve for this, Xanderhal? What do you think? You should be... I'm not even gonna... Take it as a blessing you get anything, Xanderhal, okay? Take it as take the fact that you're still in your little fucking basement as a blessing.
It's cooked. It says you are YouTube featured too. There's no shot I'm YouTube featured. What, Glamorous Fraud? Since when?
Means like fucking anything.
I was never notified of that, and it certainly doesn't seem that way.
Doesn't seem very YouTube featured from where I'm sitting.
Others might be working right now. That's true. That's true. But it's definitely YouTube playing a large part. Like, it's definitely YouTube playing a large part. I have 110,000 subs, and there's less than 200 people watching right now. Clearly, YouTube's pulling some strings right now to make sure a lot of people who would be watching live right now, if they knew I was live, are not aware that I'm live. I don't know. Maybe the left is just falling off that hard. Just got back from shopping? Hell yeah. Hopefully you got yourself some nice groceries. Sorry, lurking, listening while working on a project? Indeed, indeed. Alright, chat, I'm curious. I want to know. What question should I ask you guys today?
Is this like, is he looking for engagement here? Is that what he's trying to do? He's trying to think of a question to ask so that he can get engagement?
Here's my question. If you had to fight an infinite swarm of third graders who are going for your throat, they are trying to kill you with their bare hands, and it's you versus an endless horde of third graders. Actually, let's say it's 1v1 at a time. They can't mob up on you. You just have to do an infinite number of 1v1s against third graders. How long, how many third graders until exhaustion takes you and they are finally able to beat you just because you're exhausted and can't defend yourself? How many third graders could you defeat? That is my question to you. I couldn't say, lol. Maybe 2 tops. Really, just 2?
This is so unfunny. This is so fucking unfunny. It's so lame. It's such desperate engagement bait. God, my chat's slow. My chat's slow. What do they say you should do when your engagement's failing? Maybe ask your viewers a question. It's like literally like you've pulled it out of the like, you know, the Twitch the how to be a good Twitch streamer WikiHow tutorial. Oh, if to try and drive engagement, think about what questions you could ask your audience. Ask for their opinions in the comments of the chat. Like, it's literally like that level of like fucking retardation he's engaging on here. It's like fucking so embarrassing.
No moral breakdown. Don't concern yourself with the morals. They want to kill you. And you have no choice but to kill them. $65. That's a pretty realistic number. I think you could handle 65 third graders 1v1, like back-to-back 1v1s. Depends on how rapid the third grader is. That's a good point. It's a good point. Like unarmed, maybe 20? That's a good guess. Wait, which continent are they from? Why would that matter? Well, I guess it would make a difference. America. They're American third graders, we'll say. Maybe 65. I'd say I could handle like 30 to 32 before I'm like really gonna get like tired. You know?
This sucks, bro.
Like the tiredness is gonna start being like, whoa, fuck. I need a minute, but I'm not gonna have a minute. There's gonna be another third grader there swinging at me. No arms. You are completely limited to your fists, as are they. It is a tooth and claw type battle. Now this is shorts content. That's a good point, Zirconium. You're not wrong. This would make for a good shorts segment. That's a good point. I do want to say, if you're enjoying the stream and you want to support the channel in these trying times, I am once again asking for your financial support. If you would like to donate to the stream, it would help a ton, especially if you do so through my website, Xanderhal.com/live, or gift a sub or sub for yourself on the website as well, as that is also very, very much appreciated. Really does mean a lot. Thank you to everybody who does that, seriously. And of course, you can also support me through YouTube, Twitch, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, Patreon, or you can buy some custom Xanderhal. There's a good chance YouTube never restores the channel back to difference between me having to work in the wagey cagey and quit YouTube and me being able to keep doing this full time. There's a good chance YouTube never restores the channel back to what it used to be able to reach. This might just be the new normal for my channel. And if it is, you guys will be the reason that I'm still doing YouTube a year from now, if I am. And I appreciate that immensely.
Oh my god.
Thank you all so much for your support, regardless of how you send it. Of course, you can always like the stream for free. But with that said, I'm going to take a quick restroom break.
See, the thing is that even when he was like kind of on top, when he was like a Vosh orbiter, he still wasn't making a whole lot of money. He was like making really retarded decisions and not making a lot of money. Thank you for the raid, Aiden. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. He was like not making a lot of money. He was complaining about like only making like $3,000 or $4,000 a month or something at one point, I remember. It's like he's never been good at monetizing, and he's even worse at handling his finances. So it's just it's a total shit show. It's been a total shit show for years. Yeah, he had a shot and he just blew it. Like if you hit that rise like 100k on like a channel, like you should really, if you're not like a total retard, I feel like you should be able to carry that a little bit. But he just didn't. It just didn't. It was just like constant public embarrassment after public embarrassment, dog shit content, endlessly. Just like I got there were so many debates that anyone looking for like decent political content would have disqualified Xanderhal to them, you know, like the Lauren Southern one where he criticized her book without reading it. You know, what else happened? There was like that whole thing with Destiny where he was like, don't say that to my girlfriend. You know, the vegan gains debate. Was it vegan gains? There was like the Ask Yourself one as well, right? What didn't Ask Yourself have him saying like, yeah, I would genocide disabled people, basically? Wasn't he saying that?
My bladder, and then we've got one more topic to cover tonight before it is time for us to switch over to gaming. That's right, folks. We're not just going to be we're not just going to be wrapping up stream when politics are done. We're going to be gaming as well. So I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are excited. In fact, a new video just came out 44 minutes ago, and doesn't look like YouTube's treating it all that well, despite it being a banger topic with a banger thumbnail and title. Goes to show. And the video only has 38 likes. Damn. I'll make myself the 39th like. If you guys want to like this video and comment on it to help it from getting killed in the algorithm, because YouTube is already suppressing the crap out of it, then consider dropping a like and a comment on this video. It's only got 11 comments and 40 likes. The algorithm is killing this video hard before it even has a chance. So, yeah, if you guys want to support it, it would mean a lot.
He has 110k subscribers and blocked about 109k of them on Twitter.
Okay, thank you for the dono, thank you.
I'm going to play the video for you while I use the restroom. I will be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Running up on Xanderhal grade.
Oh, wrong thingy. BRB. This is a crazy one. It seems like something I predicted
Okay, I guess he just put up a video to entertain his audience.
WWE commentator voice. Oh, you know, I start to get into voice acting, like, how would I do that? Like, I don't even know where like, what is step one to voice act?
This is like every fucking like retarded YouTuber, I swear, is like, oh, I should be a voice actor. I should be a voice actor. And then you end up with dog shit games coming out with fucking critical in them. Bro.
Acting. How does one voice act? I don't know how that works, man. Man, look what YouTube's doing to this video. Holy crap. Alright, chat. If you guys are wondering, Zan, what do you mean? When you say YouTube's screwing you over with, like, the algorithm, what do you mean? More videos, more often than not, this is what the results of my uploads look like, ever since August. No matter what I cover, no matter how good the thumbnail is, no matter how good the title is.
Dude.
Like, obviously, you guys are not engaging very hard on the videos. Like, you know, we got 400 people who watched, but only a handful of people liked and commented. That's not helping. But even then, even with this much engagement, YouTube should be pushing it harder, and it's just not.
Right.
YouTube just isn't. And what we're going to find out is this is probably a 7% to 8% click-through rate, I would guarantee. This video should easily be getting, by now, like 50,000 impressions, and it's probably gotten about 10. Like, if that. Probably closer to 5,000 impressions.
On the B-side, guys, because on the B-side of the A/B testing. Anyway, that's where that goes. We saw the rest of that clip, but we had to wind back a bit. Wow. So that's the Xanderhal whinging about his viewership segment. There we go. Isn't that crazy, guys? Isn't that awesome?